Well, let's go see what has to be said, and what new friends are to be met. Welcome back, Ira. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. Ooh, I get a bunch of serpent seals. Yay! Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. Let's see, anybody new? No. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with the tale of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, Ira. Now, when last we spoke, I said that I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. Tataru, please show them in. Oh, is it Alphino and Alize? This way, sirs. Sirs? Ah, okay. These two. Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service. I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it was judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of the experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garland Ironworks, who very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Alright, we got a bigger family now. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea, and I count myself blessed to have been given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness. Alright, cool! We got ourselves a little family going here. Alright, Minfilia, what do you have for me? Minfilia needs you to investigate the sylphs. Alright. I forget what sylphs are, but I can do that.
Now, having set aside the formalities...
Okay.
We have a favor to ask of you.
I'm liking this more of the voice acting stuff popping up more frequently.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
Oh, right. That was something that was being talked about before.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder.
Oh?
Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Yes, please give me cliff notes. I am dumb cat boy.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
Remove.
Though technically a beast tribe, sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
Huh.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
That's a good thing.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained. Until such time as we know, it would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Right.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Right, that is a worry.
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda. Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
I want that tattoo.
In short, it is essential that we approach the sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
Oh, really? Do they have access to the echo?
Winning the sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals. Will you help us?
Of course. I mean, I
I'm
kind of have
grateful.
to. For the
Lovely.
progression, story of the progression.
Well,
progression
as
of the
much
story.
as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Is that
Ida
so?
and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfulia?
Indeed. You are willing?
Oh shit, I clicked.
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
Alright, we gotta get back to... What's it called? Not Ul'dah, not Limsalom, it's Gridania! Right. Let's see if I can get a Chocobo Porter, though. Somewhere over here, I know. No. What do I need to get? How many seals do I need, though? Who do I need to talk to get them? Hold on, I gotta see where I have to go. I mean, it only shows that I have to go there. So we have to speak to the quartermaster? Serpent quartermaster, that guy. There we go, perfect. Got one. We know far too little of the Sylphs to lay any worthwhile plans. We must call upon the Scions once more if we are to... Ah, beg pardons, 'tis a terrible habit of mine to think aloud. But tell me, what brings you to the Adder's Nest? Well, funny you should say that. I may be the guy you're looking for. Oh, cutscene. Cool. More voice acting maybe, so I don't have to speak? No. Unfortunate. Well, if it isn't Private Varian reporting for duty, that's the zeal I like to see from an enterprising young serpent. Ida and Papalimo. Morning, Commander. Sorry to disappoint you, but other business brings us here today. Ida and Papalimo, always a pleasure to see the two of you. My men tell me you quest in the name of the Scions of late. Quite so, Commander. Quite so, Commander. A little bird told us that the Twin Adder was in need of our adventuring prowess. Aye, your little bird sings true. No doubt you've heard that we're investigating the Sylphs, that curious beast tribe that calls the depths of Twelveswood home. The Sylphs are, for the most part, a peaceable bunch, much to the delight of the Elder Seedseer, who has no desire to see our people embroiled in yet another fruitless war. The Twin Adder is of the same mind, and 'tis precisely for this reason that the Sylph's relation to the primal Ramu has raised a flag of warning amongst our ranks. Friendly as they may appear, beastmen will be beastmen. Should there be even a sliver of a chance that the summoning of the primal might disturb the balance between Gridania and the Sylphic tribes, it is a possibility we cannot ignore. Better to be safe than sorry, indeed. Do we strike at Ramu, or leaves the Sylphs to their own ways? That is the question, yet I find myself lacking in ample knowledge to arrive at an answer. Opinions abound within Gridania, but to listen only to one's own is among the greatest mistakes a commander can make. I would hear from the other side, the Sylphs themselves, and seek an impartial party to serve as my liaison. That is where you Scions come in. The Sylphs of Little Solace remain untempered, and have held many a productive dialogue with our people. I would hear their candid thoughts on their tempered brethren. That said, I urge you to exercise caution. Sylphic tradition and etiquette bear little resemblance to our own. It would not do to have a cross-cultural faux pas get in the way of a productive parley. En route to Little Solace, you will come upon the Hawthorn Hut. Our officer stationed there can enlighten you as to how to win the Sylph's favor. May your expedition be a worthwhile one. A friendly palaver with the Sylphs. This should be a pleasant enough diversion. The Hawthorn Hut, was it? Why, I believe the ferry departing from West Shore Pier should take us straight there. A friendly palaver indeed. I hope this will be as straightforward as you say, Papalimo. Alright. Let's go get ourselves a motherfucking chocobo. I want to ride my chocobo all day. Let's see. Hand him that chocobo assurance. Alright, give me a chocobo, buddy. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your chocobo. And here he is. The fellow has been in high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. What a cutie. Now then, to make it official, you'll want to give your noble steed a name. Yay! What should I name my... Present a chocobo... Oh, okay. Hello there, friend. God, what should I name a chocobo? Now, Ira, since this is a character based on my D&D character, Ira has a, I forget what type of bird it was, but it's like a bone-crushing, like super rough, super rowdy bird. But his name is Firecracker. Although chocobos aren't red, well, there are red chocobos, but I heard they're pretty much in the scene in a very negative light. I am going to name this bird Firecracker. This name is unavailable. Ah. God, this is difficult. Oh God. I'm trying to think of unique names that probably won't pop up anywhere. It's if Firecracker is unavailable. Maybe Charizard is definitely taken somewhere, so maybe Lizardon, which is the Japanese name for Charizard. Lizardon! Yeah, here we go. Oh, just disappears into a building. Okay, cool. I dare say he likes his name. Here is your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side. But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested layers. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your chocobo rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all the formalities. I wish you and your chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yes! Oh, chocobo armor or barding can be equipped being the companion, so I can armor my chocobo. Let's see. Next place I have to go is Wet Shore Pier, which is up north. There she is. Matani. Aye, the ferry docked at the base of this hill will carry across the lake to the East Shroud. Once you're ashore, head due east and you should find the Hawthorn Hut without much trouble. Cool. Oh, the gate opens, right. Where do I have to go? Take a ferry from the West Shore Pier to reach East Shroud. Is this the ship? Do I have to get on here? No? Okay, I guess lavender beds are the what's it called? The housing areas, so that must be the other one. Sweet Bloom Pier. Cool. Let's go that way. Let's see. Ooh, pretty music again. It's only 100 gil. I'll just teleport there. Easy. Easy. Oh, I walked right by. Are they in here? Maybe? Yes, Ameline. Indeed, I am Ameline of the Twin Adder. I understand you're here to learn of the Sylphs, yes? For all their whimsy, they are a wary lot, particularly since the Empire has come to the Shroud. Earn their trust, however, and they're as friendly as any folk. They have their quirks, but so do we all, no? Would you know more, you do well to speak with the master of this hut, Rolf, so the guy right next to you. He's forgotten more about the Sylphs than I'll ever know. I think I'm finally coming up net positive for Gil, maybe. Rolf Hawthorne, patriarch of the book Beekeeping Hawthorne family, is said to be well versed in Sylphic customs. Come to learn a thing or two about the Sylphs, have you? I'll tell you one thing, they're a peculiar folk. How peculiar, you ask? Well, just let me tell you. They're, beg pardon, my friend, my memory's just not what it used to be. I've seen much and more in my adventuring days, and it's all a clutter in my noggin now. Though I've shared my stories with those around the hut before. You might have more luck with them. Isabel Hawthorne, I can see immediately here, so let's go talk. Isabel? The Sylphs, yes! Father told me his stories plenty of times. What I've always found most captivating is how their concept of etiquette is almost completely alien to our own. You do best not to underestimate them on account of their childlike looks, lest your face end up a mess of glyphs, squiggles, and chocobo scratches. Hee hee, tee hee. Who else? Someone over here. Come on, my main man, or my main woman, mon. The Sylphs? Inveterate tricksters and troublemakers, that's what they are. One day they're drawing more bold faces on our masks, the next they're sending our young sentries falling to the bottom of a ravine. Tell them to stop and they just laugh at you. Rolf claims they harbor no ill will, but I dare say such pranks are no laughing matter. Wow, sheesh. How about you, Blazette? The quickest way to a quiver woman's heart might be through her stomach, but don't even think of trying to foist your foodstuffs on a sylph. They sustain themselves simply by bathing in the sun, or so Rolf once told me. Okay, good to know, good to know. Oh, of course. Hearing your stories, well, my stories, has brought the memories flooding back to me. I feel like dancing. Yes, nothing brings people together quite like a little toe tapping. A sylph told me long ago that dancing is a time-honored greening amongst their kind. You do well to remember this. It just may help win the favor of our forest friends. Cool. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to dance right into their front yard.